Hi, boys and girls. We are going to look at week 10 science. We only have one assignment, so please make sure you're on science class pages. Make sure you're on week 10. I'm going to go over your assignment. It's a quick one. Please make sure you click on week 10. Obviously, I didn't, so you want to make sure you do that. All right, so it says assignment 2 up here. It's really supposed to be assignment 1 because there's only one assignment. So click on that. You're going to click on both of these attachments because one of them is the story that goes along with the answer to the assignment. So I clicked on it too many times. So here's the science. Here's one of them. If you look at this, here's the story. So normally you go on to fastweb, but I made it easier for you guys by attaching the page for you. So you don't even need to go onto fastweb. If you open up the two assignments, you'll see you won't even need to go on fastweb because you have it in front of you. See how it tells you go on fastweb? Click on structures. It tells you exactly how to find life on Earth. Except you don't need to go on fastweb because I gave you the stories right here. Okay? So use this to help you answer the questions over here. So the first question says, what kinds of organisms live in wetlands? So what kind of creatures live in wetlands? So read the entire thing, but as you can see, the header right here says wetlands. So you'll be able to find what kind of creatures live in wetlands. So you even have pictures that will show you. You won't even need to get into too much details because you have pictures in front of you that you could refer to. So in a full complete sentence, I'd like you to write the types of organisms that live in wetlands are, and tell me about 3 of them. Tell me about 3 of them. Then number 2 says, what kinds of organisms live in grasslands? All right, so go back to your story. Scroll down. Oops. Find where they are talking about grasslands. Let me scroll down this way. And we have right here at the end, pretty much towards the end. So read and find out what kind of animals live in grasslands. Okay, look at all those. Okay, again, make sure you read to make sure that the right one goes with the right one. Don't just assume the pictures are in the right spot. So actually read to make sure that you're getting the right animal that goes in the right category. So again, the kinds of organisms that live in grasslands are, and tell me about 3 of them. Don't just say 1 because they're going to give you a lot. So these are pretty much all the same questions, but different types of areas. So what kind of organisms live in the ocean? Find the page that talk about ocean. You know, we are very smart kids. We also know what kind of animals live in the ocean. So not only just animals, but there's different type of plants that are alive in the ocean. So you might want to name some of those. So if you find the part where it says oceans, you're going to read it and you're going to tell me what kind of organisms live in the ocean. And again, you're going to type the kinds of organisms that live in the ocean are, and tell me about 3 of them. What kind of organisms live in the forest? Same thing. Find the header that said forests. Right here. Read that page all the way down to right over here and tell me the types of animals that live in the forest, or organisms, which also mean plants and flowers, because we all know that those things are alive, so they are considered organisms. So tell me what kind of organisms live in the forest. Then it says what kind of organisms live in the tundra. A tundra. So find tundra I believe tundra was towards the end. Here's the tundra. So first of all, if you don't know what a tundra is, it's very important to read that part so you can know what a tundra is. And then you're going to tell me the types of animals or plants or flowers that live in a tundra. Once you find that answer, right, the kinds of organisms that live in a tundra are blah, 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 blah. And then you have what kind of animal or what kind of organisms live in a desert. And of course, you're going to zoom back up to the desert and you're going to tell me what animals or here's desert, what kind of animals or what kind of plants live in a desert. Okay? And name about 3 for each one. That way you're more detailed and third grade. All right, and that's it. That's all your assignment is for science for this week. So get that done and hand it in as soon as you can. Bye, guys.